And at the outset, I do want to thank my colleague Kathleen Funchion indeed for all the work that she has done on childcare and for putting forward very solid proposals. And you know that, Minister, we're often accused of not having the solutions or the answers, but time and time again the solutions are put forward to you around what we need to do in childcare. And Minister, I would say you need to listen to parents, and you need to listen to the childcare providers, and particularly the ones in rural areas. I am very concerned about your the core funding model that you have put forward. And the reason I'm concerned is particularly for the smaller providers and for the ones that are operating the ECC services. They really are in danger of closing down, some of them, particularly in the more rural areas. And I'd ask you to go back again and to look at that and to consult with those providers to get that part of it right. But the substantial proposals that we have put forward time and time again, we don't just do it just for the sake of it. And I really think, Minister, you have a key role as it is now when we are in the middle of a cost of living crisis. And in terms of escalating inflation, we see the costs of childcare for parents. But even looking at it from an economic point of view, you know all the studies that has been done right across the globe in terms of why we need to invest in childcare. One of the ways that we can protect ourselves or insulate ourselves somewhat from the recession that may follow this and from the cost of living crisis is by investing properly once and for all in childcare so that we get that model right. We also need to look after the childcare providers, particularly the smaller ones, the ones that are serving the rural areas that have served us during the pandemic and otherwise. I spoke to one provider in my own local area who hasn't increased prices for 7 years. And now they're facing the costs of the food bills, the water rates, the energy bills, and all of that in the communities. And we need to ensure that they stay open and that they can provide for childcare into the future.